is me. Yeah.
And I'm Abby. I'm also a part of the Rainier Beach Farm Stand Fellows.
So how old are you guys?
I'm 18 now.
Right on.
I'm 17.
Oh, brilliant. So you can pre-register to vote, and you, I hope, are already registered to vote.
Yeah.
Okay, so highlight this to you. So have you taken a look at who's running for president next year?
Not yet. I'm just turning 18 this week, so
oh,
just enjoying it. Yeah.
I would sing happy birthday, but I don't want to break our sound system that the amazing artist in the booth, Mr. James Gertie, also known as J Street, and kudos on an upcoming show. By the way, I believe it's happening when?
You're asking me
Yeah.
about mine?
Yeah? Yeah, like you can plug yourself. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, I do my radio show again on Tuesday nights. It was gone for a good 2 months, but we're back. And so local hip-hop, late at night, midnight to 1 a.m., adults only. And, yeah, I mean, you can catch me at lots of concerts around the city and stuff, too.
Exactly. Amazing photographer, too. So I make that plug not just because I love good hip-hop from, what was it? It was 11 to 1 a.m.?
Just midnight to 1. We're working on
Ooh,
that,
midnight
though.
to 1. Okay, cool. You gotta expand it for me because, when I'm writing down MLK at night, I need something good on the radio. I can't just have, 90s R&B over and over and over and over
Well,
again.
actually, you can have 90s R&B over and over again.
But can you, though?
That's classic.
But can you? That's like electing Joe Biden president. It's just like, swaggerless white guy over and over and over and over again.
Or at least the butterfly over and over and over.
Yeah, that's fair. Who knows? Maybe President Obama will make a cameo every now and then. Yeah.
If you need some rating spikes, you got to call up Obama. It's the best way.
Well, I think that's Joe Biden's entire campaign. It's like, I was there. I was Obama. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, and apparently, in addition to our former president, he also likes to pal around with segregationists, too. Remember that, folks. Don't forget. When you see quote-unquote Uncle Joe up on the stage during the Democratic debate tonight at 7 p.m. PST. So, before we get to our farm stand and some local politics, because all politics is local, and healthy food is, and human health is probably, I would say, the basis of our society. So I think it's pretty political, isn't it?
In a roundabout way. We're not really trying to drum up any sort of support in the form of votes.
Oh, don't worry, we're not going there.
But we are definitely trying to get you to support our initiative and sort of adopt our way of acting and sort of communicating with your community.
And
really,
eat healthy.
Definitely eating healthy. That is first and foremost. Just because if you don't have the right energy to make any proper decisions, you're going to make mistakes left and right. So go ahead and start off the right way.
Exactly. Decision making, politics, boom. Who gets what and when, as in who gets amazing, wonderful kale and greens that are farmed from POC farmers, and then who has to, go and get maybe get some chopped up jarred fruit with preservatives in them at the local corner store because we don't have adequate grocery stores in our community. Or at least within walking distance for a lot of people, right?
Right. The convenience store is really, sort of the go-to spot for anyone with a quick idea on trying to get some food or a drink. But unfortunately, the convenience store is not going to provide you with, the nutrition that you really need. They're going to provide you with some sort of, like you said, preservative-filled, sugar-filled, artificially flavored-filled item that will get you a boost quickly, but they might just get you out of the store even quicker.
Right.
So that's really the point nowadays. We're trying to circumvent that whole idea, and really by having the farm stand fellows involved in, actually manning or, tending to the farm stand, actually helping with customer service, being that go-to face, it puts them in a position where they can actually start affecting that change directly.
So, speaking of change, and I'm just going to put this out there, I really wish we had the farm stand on Rainier Avenue at the, was it Ethiopian Center? The Ethiopian Center every single day, or otherwise I would go and get some of that fantastic lettuce and kale that y'all had last summer, because with some of the dishonorable mentions from last night's debate, I'm not going to lie, they made me fall asleep. And, of course, if you want to stay awake, eating healthy is a great way to do that. So, before we get on to farm stand, dishonorable mention, that one going to Tim Ryan, a former what was it? A current member of Congress who's running for president, who was probably he made mayo look spicy. So none of you probably know who that is, and that's good because he's a nothing candidate, and quite frankly, kept towing the same line. Actually, interesting political line that kind of undermines the voting power of people of color in communities all around the country, or at least the mobilizing power of those communities, saying, well, we can't really aspire that much. We have to focus on working class people. Working class, read white, right? So dishonorable mention to him for perpetuating a myth that is often perpetuated in order to undermine mobilizing people of color to get them out to vote. Honorable mentions to Julian Castro and also Elizabeth Warren. I was surprised. Julian, I was surprised. You know, he came out strong. He came out strong on immigration, and he came out strong on policies, particularly those to protect and to lift up our trans family. Don't worry, you're not going to get grayed down for having your phone out. So kudos to former HUD Secretary Castro, and also kudos to Senator Elizabeth Warren, always delivering on policy. You know, she was really measured. That was my opinion. So if you are all, if some of you are on our Facebook Live account right now on Rainier Avenue Radio's Facebook, feel free to go on, shoot us your thoughts, shoot us questions, shoot us comments, and you know, you can also shoot us your reactions, whether you like it, whether you hate it, whether you're hungry. You know, let us know, and who knows, maybe a farm stand could hook you up. So before I get into the farm stand, one more thing. Remember, this voter town hall, if you live in a Skyway Rainier Beach area, it is happening ahead of the primary, thank you very much, on the 18th of July, 7 to 8:30 at Dimmitt Middle School. Put on by the West Hill Community Association, a little shout out for them. So, let's talk about this, in case y'all didn't, you might want to, yeah, there you go.
The Rainier Beach Farm Stand.
So, my first question to you, since we're bringing it back to local stuff, tell me, and actually I want to hear it from them. So tell me, how did this get started, and what made you so interested in bringing healthy food to the community?
Yeah, for me, I was like volunteering for a Ethiopian community for my servicing hour to graduate from high school, and then literally I met Leah, and then she's the one who recruited me to join the Rainier Beach Action Coalition Farm Stand, and she was the last year my manager for Rainier Beach Action Coalition Farm Stand. At that time, I was like interested in like doing stuff for Rainier Beach area. We know the Rainier Beach area has food deserts, you know, like there's a lot of it. I just go to a Rainier Beach High School. I know how it feels when you have a lunchtime and then you don't have any healthy food around you to buy except Safeway. So that make me like